Pop, pop, pop. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Gator in the building. Gonna be giving you guys basically just league stats and stuff after running simulation a couple times. There's some consistencies, there's some like things that are hit and miss, some things that make sense, some things that don't make sense. I just chose the Bears because they're the first team, but I'm gonna go and just do NFL overall. So season stats, I'm gonna look at passing right here. Manning 4,000, Breeze 4,000, ratings right there. Passing seems like, not that it doesn't sim correctly, I guess, because obviously this might be dead on this year, right? Like defenses just might be way better this year, but it just seems like sometimes the ratio of things just really don't make sense. Like that right there, I don't know. I don't ever see that happening, so to say. That, maybe, yeah. This, that, this, I mean, it just depends, right? So, what does seem high is that a lot of people throw a lot of picks. It's pretty funny. This is probably this is the only one I decided to do, and Manning doesn't have, he has the most sacks. Alright, so he has the most sacks, but he usually has the most interceptions as well, which I thought was probably the most sim thing about the whole game. So Breeze, Peyton Manning right there. So these are just, I'm not going to go through every single one, because honestly what I did was I did 15 minutes, all Madden, accelerated clock on, and these are basically, I mean this is going to be kind of tainted, but these are basically the stats, right? So you can see 250, 250, 230. So maybe you guys that are watching the video have a better, I guess, layout to how to sim it. Maybe we'll get better results that way. Tried different things for the past 2 days, and it just seems like nothing stays 100% consistent. So what I mean by that is, like, oh, it's now always the same amount of, you know, 3 or 4 players. Like the top 3 is always shuffled. This is one of the rare times where Lynch is actually nowhere near the top 3. So that's a little bit odd, you know. But then you have, you know, Gore. Yeah, I mean, these are at least somewhat believable, I guess you could say, right? Because obviously, it could happen this way, right? So, Spoils had the most TDs. Peterson 12. So I mean, some of these are somewhat believable. Some of these are just kind of, I guess if they had a really good random good year, right? But right here it seems like, you know, you actually see where some rookies actually end up affecting. I want to see who had the most rushing fumbles. So Bradshaw. So, you know, so those are some things to look at too. Monte Ball. I guess, I don't know how that happened. But, let's see. So, Thomas. Let's go to Calvin Johnson, only 1,300. Pretty low. Again, though, might be believable. Might be an off year for passing. Might be a better year for defense. That's what it seems like to me. Is defense is getting a little bit better stats this year when it comes to simming games. So, right here we'll see who has the most touchdowns. 12, 12, 9. So, I mean, at least he had a good rookie year. I would consider that a really good rookie year, right? So, actually had the most receptions. So nobody even broke 100 according to this. So, I mean, it's like one of those things where, like, it's kind of hard to actually say this is simmed correctly, but then it's kind of hard to say it's, because what if this year is just an off year for offense? It's more dominated by defense or something, right? So, you don't, that's something consistency. These two are usually the most down players, played downs, these 3 actually. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting right there. But again, I'm just going to go through the stats, the awards, and let me know what you guys think. I'm going to mess around with sliders as well and then try doing things that way. I don't think they affect simulations that much. I really don't sim that many, but it was something that was being requested. So right here, you know, the most tackles. This probably won't happen, obviously, because he's suspended for some of the games. But we're going to go through, I'll end up doing the preseason, or preseason, I already did the preseason, the postseason, and stuff like that. I'll do the year and rewards and stuff. And let's see right here, 21. That's crazy. Like, the sacks are, to me, like, it's always crazy. Like, the first three are always crazy sacks, like 19, 18, 18. These are 21, 20, 16. Like, there's always a big gap. Like, somebody that has a really good year in Madden or a really bad year. The other interesting thing is that Walt seems to consistently fall off. So what I mean by that is he's gone 8, but this is actually a sim that it isn't, but his rookie counterpart is actually always ahead of him. So that's pretty interesting in itself. Right here we have the INTs. Those are pretty low as well. So it doesn't really, I guess, like, to me it really doesn't make up for, maybe that's really high. I mean, to me that just seems really low. But it really doesn't make up for, you know, the lack of, you know, passing and stuff. So what do you guys think? Just gonna go through all these and catches allowed. So these are probably the guys you would want to be throwing against. Forced fumble recoveries. So just some random interesting stats. Go through yearly rewards, and then I'll do the post season, and also I'll do the playoffs, and then I'll do the Super Bowl, and you guys get to see all that. All right, guys, take it easy, like, subscribe, let me know what I should do if you guys want to see different type of stats and stuff simulated. Gator out.